Alrighty, let's hope it works. Y'all say something?
Yeah.
Something.
Okay, thank God. Cause I thought I picked the wrong thing for a second. Turns out I didn't.
I'm awful at this.
Ooh. Huh?
Words
Ignore.
are hard.
Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, everybody. It's where we play Dungeons and Dragons, which is a game that includes neither dungeons nor dragons, but we call it that anyway because of copyright reasons. We're here this week. Fuck. Oh God. We have our normal cast of characters minus one. You know, we got. Oh fuck. What are my funny taglines? It's. Damn. I'm just losing it. Yeah, I'm gonna do the fast version. Jung En's here. She's not dead. Taryn is here. She's also not dead. Which is a good thing, you know, because sometimes you die. You know?
Amen.
Preach.
Preach.
Wait, are you supposed to say preach when you're the one who says it? I feel like that's a little like narcissistic, you know. Like, can you like say like a quote and then say preach, or I feel like this you obligated for someone else to say preach if you say something because if you just can't say it yourself, is it one of those things?
It can be viewed that way, yeah.
Just please continue.
We're off to a great start, guys.
Yeah. Kalos is here. He's a deer man.
Oh, you didn't make a joke about my low rolls this time.
I feel weird about that, not in a positive way.
I'm here.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
Nice.
It took a month and a week to ship this, apparently. But today's Halloween. Sure.
All right. So as we celebrate late Halloween, we also have Zelthar here. He's here. He has antlers too, but they're staying in game for now.
Yeah, sorry.
That's amazing. I love it. It's kind of terrifying. I love it.
I just
The
I was
irony-
imagining it'd be like a full head because being able to see just some of the human face under it, it's just a little.
Amazing.
Like,
Carrying around like a mama cat.
It's okay. I didn't mean to derail this.
no, you're good. There
No,
weren't
that
any
was-
rails.
That was a well played.
This is like a scene from the fucking Polar Express. Like we're always just trying to get to their side.
If anything, I'm a level from Dishonored.
You actually, there's a
Good.
Rusty Lake
Yeah.
game that has a deer character that reminds me of your mask.
So, last week before last, on Dungeons and Dragons, the party's been making their way through this area, this large, excuse me, prison-like structure, which is on the list of weird that they've seen. It's starting to climb up there more and more as they begin to explore it. You know, seemingly at least controlled or in some way or another, being the domain of a very, very interesting wizard who's also an asshole. Weird things in the snow. That's not been totally answered yet. But hey, the session hasn't started yet, so we'll probably get him soon. Jelly. They have jellies and jams here. Unrelated to the spooky shit. But it is nice luxury. What else? Oh, you currently have a kobold outside trying to chip through the wall with a spoon. He's still at it, just so you know.
He's the distraction.
No, he's actually weird distraction. He's gonna get through that wall before we will.
Well, he resets every time we reset, though, right? So that's really sad.
That's what we think.
Like fucking. Oh my god! I was gonna.
I mean, technically the entire world does.
Fucking. I was thinking of, like Sisyphus, right? Like
Yeah.
know the guy. But like I had to stop myself because like I was having like a mental stutter and I was about to call him syphilis.
It's a little different.
I don't think that's. I mean, he could have. We don't know that though. That wasn't the tale. Man, so when we last left off, as you guys had sort of snuck up into what seemed to be this sort of guard perch in the corners of this large structure, connected by these tunnels that sort of span through the long stretches of wall going into a couple 100 feet. You guys managed to sneak through those, get further along them, and incapacitate some of the guards along the further ends of said area. I believe the guard that Jungum and Jungum and Terran found, because they were in the south. I have to remember this one. You guys had definitely incapacitated him while he was being weird. It seemed like he was feeding something over the side of the wall. There was a small, as in the one you guys are currently at, where the courtyard resides. There's like a little ledge that like looks inwards.
Yes.
I believe you guys just knocked the top one unconscious, Zelthar and Kalis. I don't remember if you did anything else with them.
I like pinned his foot to the ground.
Yeah, I remember that part. Yeah.
I remember that.
And that's where we kick things back off as you guys find yourselves on these positions, a bit separated on the opposite sides of the structure.
Well,
No.
guys, we've got a really syphilisian task ahead of us.
That mask, I love it.
It's so hard to see through.
It's very uncanny valley. It's very nice. We didn't knock our guard into the bone pit, did we?
Did
we do
you?
that?
I don't think so.
I don't believe you did.
Okay, good. I just wanna make sure.
Why would you call it that?
I don't think I did any damage to them. I could just kind of sit there. You
Yeah.
did everything.
Yeah, assassin rogues kind of do that.
Did you kill them?
I don't think I did.
We spent a lot of time trying to keep these stupid guards alive.
I feel like I wouldn't
That's
have.
what I remember. You're very explicit on the point that we can't kill these mook humans.
They're
We
just
better get a karma boost or something. Smile.
What the fuck is? Hey, calm down, calm down. What the fuck was that? All
Like a
right.
double XP weekend for D&D.
Yeah.
Western corner.
Yeah, it's in double XP. Anyway,
Indeed.
If we look down in the bone pit, do we see anything?
Oh, that's a little bit too cheerful. Sorry.
Mhm.
I believe you had seen like some movement from before. Oh, I remember now.
we saw like an eye thing, right?
Yeah.
So,
In
at
one
least I did.
the courtyards below both these courtyards are mostly similar, as it seems to be the sort of snow-filled area, just littered with bones, just sort of blending in with the white background all along it. And I believe you two on the bottom section, you saw it seemed to be like a skull looking at you through all of it. If I do then remember correctly,
One skull.
it was a skull. Yeah,
Can we destroy that skull?
it is in the courtyard down below.
Can I throw a dagger at it? Or shoot it?
You go ahead and try.
Well, shooting's too loud. Let me. How far away is it from me?
I don't know.
You got like the ledge like right here. It'd be what's the distance for that? Be about 30 feet away. Not doing math for you going downwards technically, so it would be longer because you're at the hypotenuse. Not but the thing is, I don't care.
Okay.
But you sort of get this uncanny sort of presence from it, as the sort of sockets of it are filled with this sort of black mass that seems to be following you as you guys are moving along the ledge there.
I'm actually gonna shoot a bolt at it from my hand crossbow.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and
Just to remind, I think Zelthar and I were returning to the group, or we're trying to loop around to them.
I do remember you saying that. Were you going back to
We're
where
like-
you came, or are you going the long way, or are you continuing further?
We're continuing further because we're thinking we're gonna meet up. I think.
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just trying to
No,
say
you-
that's happening concurrently.
Yeah, you're all good. You're all good. I'll keep track of it.
I think the second number is like a disadvantage for range.
Yes. That's-
Okay.
Do you want to use a bow or a slingshot?
Well,
Does that
no,
offer you a bow or an or a slingshot?
I mean I have a crossbow, but it's 3120. So
I have a longbow.
I don't know
It's
that.
like it's only a shit.
I just jumped to Jeff a lot. Never mind.
I mean,
I have a lot of weapons.
Okay.
I don't
I'm always
think
prepared.
I can. I don't have long bow underneath. I just have crossbow, not like bow.
I mean, you're a rogue, so you can just make it as a normal attack because you can do that as a rogue. So like, cause you can like steady your aim before you shoot things.
Yeah, let me do that. I keep on forgetting about that. I have it written down on a piece of paper that I haven't looked at in a while. Yeah, let me do this like steady aim to just do it as a straight roll then.
Go for it.
Jesus fucking Christ. 2 threes. Did you see that? Or did it just roll it twice for some reason?
I only saw the one roll.
Oh, it did it twice for me for some reason. Roll 20, whatever. Not very good.
But with that, there's this sort of chunk as the bow leaves the crossbow and sort of sticks itself into the snow in the area. You see it kind of not fully disappear. There's still like maybe if it's still a bit of it's a few inches above the snow, but it does seem they're pretty deep in the area. So you at least get a gauge of that. You don't have to skull though.
Oh, I'll try.
Oh, okay. Roll damage.
Fling. Roll damage. Ah,
Yes, roll
sweet.
damage.
That is 6.
Pardon.
That bless my strike.
Nice.
As you do so, seeing it, sort of squinting for a moment, pulling out the longbow that you know how to use because you're pretty sure. And you pull the arrow back and you watch as it sort of it doesn't make a chunk sound. It makes like the sound like the rope and the it's fuck.
What sounds that? I want to hear it again.
No.
It was like a whoosh. Like a whoosh.
As it sort of pierces into the top, like the cranium of the skull, and just sort of like shatters it. You see the pieces sort of like sink into the snow.
That's very cool.
I don't like that. Are there any
No.
things that look like they're looking at us from our vantage point?
No, not particularly.
Okay.
What do you want to do next? Do you want to go up or go back this way?
Go like up to the next level, or
I mean, like go a point towards the tunnel we were in, and the next tunnel. There's another tunnel, right?
Correct.
do we say we'd be back with our friends at after a certain time?
No, you guys kind of just walked off.
Oh no. We have no way of communicating with him. This is fantastic.
I can send a message. You think I should do that? There's a spell slot though, so I'm reluctant to do it.
I feel like there might be some alarm if they were discovered or anything like that. And it's all pretty quiet around here. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I want to see what else is around here.
Let's see. So while you're making your way across from there, Zalthar and Kalis, and what are your passive perceptions one more time? Because brain mush.
All of us are just theirs.
Oh, the bears. 17 and 15, I believe.
Oh, mine. 15.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to make sure. As you guys make your way into this sort of next tunnel, going further along, because it'd be really awkward if there just wasn't one at one point, and they kind of just had like a dead end. It'd be a little weird. Hoping to meet up with your allies. Zalthar, you piloted through the tunnel first. Kalis, you behind him, sort of head down, being careful not to clank your ankles or antlers, not ankles.
Me and my clunky ankles.
It's like,
What was it? Tits over feet or whatever? Like
I
antlers.
mean, my hooves could cause some problems.
yeah, your hooves could make make like a clacking sound,
Clop, 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 clop.
but you kind of like it's not like you're walking. It's more like you're gonna be pretty much crawling. to get through these because at your size. Because if we're being honest, man, you're pretty fucking big. Uh, you know, you're charming and all, but you just don't. You and doorways have been mixing well lately. As you guys continue along the path in Zelthar, you what's it called? Would hear the noise up ahead as you guys made your way towards the end of the tunnel, and once again you see that sort of faint bit of light coming from what seems to be like a little small doorway behind you. And both of you need to give me stealth checks as you're proceeding.
Pass without a trace is still up.
Yes, it is. Because you
'Cause,
cast it a while. Yeah, you cast it a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in a tunnel, right?
Yes.
So it's just a quietness check?
Yeah.
Secret
Okay,
code.
chill. My favorite type of stealth check. Oh, alright.
It's
Okay.
not a 1. You know what?
I got a 20, I guess. Feels like cheating.
30.
That's what guys. Because that's the point of pass without a trace. It's for cheating. Makes you feel better. But no, you guys are able to make your way down the tunnel. You can feel the sort of magic of Zelthar sort of like almost dampening the sounds of the various clacks that happen as you guys are making your way through. But you seem to get to the door, Zelthar, with no troubles, and there's no sound coming from the other side.
That's sus. That's out of character. It's all.
Imagine Zelthar being like, "That's sus, yo. Where did you learn these things?"
I could
I'm
see
gonna
it,
start
you know?
calling people a baka or some shit.
Like,
So, was this a straight tunnel?
So it went along like from right here. There's like a curve or like there's like a bend to it. As you
Okay,
guys,
so it's like roughly the shape of the structure.
yeah.
oh, that's kind of
So
cool.
we can sort of, it is my assumption that this is going to be a similar room, right? To the one we just came from?
It's pretty
Because I
sensible
think we found
assumption.
a similar room on the northwest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're in front, Zelthar. What you doing?
so I thought
what
there's
do you-
probably a guard through there.
You think so? I don't really hear anybody.
He might be, lazy.
Oh, I thought you said I might be lazy. I'm like, damn, Ayla's.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, how many vacations do we take at this party? Give me a break. Like travel time, is that? I don't think so.
vacations are for the week. Anyways, do you think we should open the door slowly and try to sneak up on that guard if you think he's asleep? If there is a guard in there?
Yeah, so maybe you got this one? I believe in you?
Alright, I'll try my best. I'm just gonna hope this door doesn't have an obnoxious creaking noise.
Sounds good. I can barely move my shoulders in here, so
Gotcha. Alright,
you got this.
I'm gonna like crouch and sneak, and then there should be a door like previous times, and instead of like the previous times we just like go out and like bam. I'm gonna open it slowly and try to be sneaky about it.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so you're trying to be sneaky about it this time, or you're not trying?
Yeah,
To? Okay. Just
I
making sure I
am.
heard you.
For once. Hey.
So as you slowly creak open the door, and for a second you feel like that sort of cringing sensation along your neck is this just.
No.
But luckily, any sign that would alert him too far away is nullified to some degree, as you can feel it being dampened by the magic of the pass letter trace, because you're within its radius. And as you look in front of you, it seems like this room, the whole room is empty.
I'm gonna like step forward a little bit so like Kalis has a little bit of room to get out. Yeah. Nobody's in here.
Sorry, let me There you go.
Right. I
Fuck it.
fear I may have misled you then. So should we continue on towards where our companions might have reached?
You said this room was entirely empty, right? There's like nothing.
Uh, there's a you see is like a little bit of furniture in the room, and you see a similar iron hatch to the one in the previous rooms, but that's all. Unless you're like actually like looking into things. I don't know. Like there's just there's some fairly nondescript furniture.
I think we should go forward. I don't think there's
Yes.
anything important here.
If I understand the lay of this place, we're right over their common quarters. So going down would be inadvisable.
Be a nightmare. For sure.
Inadvisable is definitely a word I was taught in the forest.
I mean, they speak like all fancy and stuff, you know. That's how they work.
Speak
Right?
Sylvan, don't they?
In the Feywild, they speak Sylvan. Yeah.
I see.
Don't worry,
Usually.
I've learned weird words as well.
Yes, did the wolves who raised you teach you well?
Not necessarily wolves, but you might be able to compare them to certain
Well, I
animals.
figured there'd be like a wolf chapter, like I had a bit in the wilderness. For me, I just figured it'd be the same for you.
Not entirely, but I think I understand.
All right, lead on.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Taryn and Jungam, give me stealth checks as well, by the way. I assume you guys are proceeding along.
Yeah, we're probably still moving along too.
Sweet. The stealth checks.
Well,
Okay. So, as you guys are getting ready to proceed, Sultan and Kalis, you hear sort of coming from the opposite tunnel this sort of like clunk, 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 clunk. And Taryn, you can hear it's almost echoing as you're maybe about 15 feet ahead of the sound of the armor shaking.
I'm gonna get you booties, like
See, I'm actually wearing some.
muffled, like lamb's wool booties to put over your shoes. Oh my lord.
Just keep going for about like 20 more yards, and you'll
Yeah,
find some Dragoon booties.
Like you know those things they put over like healthcare work, like nurses have put over their shoes. I'm gonna get you that,
Oh,
like cushioned.
yeah, like really fuzzy slippers.
Yeah.
That's what I thought Boots of the Kind were.
Well, they are, but seemingly they are not being kind to you today.
Heyo.
Oops. All right, so we are moving along down this way, I imagine.
Yeah, and
Along here.
yeah, it's pretty much just the straight shot. For the sake of brevity, I don't know if you guys are going to hear this and then proceed into the tunnel. Or if you're going to wait over here for them.
Yeah, I mean we'll just deal with it if it's someone, right? It's been our modus operandi so far.
Rule.
Oh shit! No wonder I'm so yellow. There we go.
Do you have a code? We should have like this is a code, like the sound of a unicorn, whatever that makes.
What sound does a unicorn make?
Help. Make that sound once.
I wasn't there for that.
Didn't we talk to him and he sounded really hood? Like
I didn't talk to him.
You're
Except
right.
I didn't talk to him either.
I didn't talk
Didn't
to
someone
him.
name him Tyrone or something?
Yeah, it's Tyrone.
Like just
Oh.
the most that name possible.
I was not there for that.
Yeah, I remembered. Yeah, that was vodka night.
Under the
Because I was afterwards, I was thinking, it's like, man, Taryn's gonna be really upset because she wasn't
Yeah.
here and gonna talk to the unicorn.
I
Where did
was
y'all even talk to the unicorn at?
under the sea.
Oh, they actually talked to
It
you
was
over
it
there?
was the fight
No.
with the demon deep dragon, and
Oh.
then the
No.
oh wait no he didn't
No,
live.
yeah, that.
It was in the tower. The tower where we met the simulacrum.
You're right.
So,
You're right. I remember now.
I forgot he came out recently.
Yeah, it's him and the fucking
The Modron.
automaton thing. Yeah, came out.
Yeah, they're getting real tired of
And
this
they were
shit.
conspiring against us.
They're working. Just like imagine like if you're just at your job and all of a sudden like you're just like in the middle of fucking Taco Bell in the middle of nowhere. Like you didn't even clock out.
Well, you assume that they work at fucking Taco Bell.
No. They got sent to a Taco Bell.
oh,
They work at
Oh.
Walgreens. At least
like
the
a
Modron
unicorn
does.
working at a Taco Bell. That was like what?
Anyway,
I'd love to see it. So,
As you
anyway.
guys are making your way down the tunnel.
Assuming by now I can see them because they're like 60 feet from me.
Oh yeah, you guys can see each other.
Throw a
I
javelin.
wave. Actually, I don't wave because I can't actually stand up in here.
Kayla, you can kind of see him. You got to raise your head, so it takes a second because you
On
got to
my
get that
knees.
angle first in order to like actually like look up at them. But yeah, they're not hard.
Oh
to
yeah,
spot.
that's right. I throw a javelin and it just sort of like, it sort of like hits the wall and just sort of stops.
I'll pull out Conti.
Uh,
No, I don't.
Jugun, is that you?
Yeah, how you doing, Kalis?
Oh, you know, my neck's really killing me.
I feel you. I'm gonna have my knees are gonna be bruised after this.
aren't you
Look,
wearing
there-
armor on your knees?
No, I'm wearing half plate, not full plate. Yeah. And when it
Which
comes up to
building
like,
tunnel?
Feels so loud.
Yes.
This
Look,
is
there's
so
nothing
awkward.
this way. Go back, and Kalis is gonna like sort of like give you like a gesturing motion with his antlers.
I imagine that they're both behind the two of us, so we're like getting inch closer, like so they talk to each other and it's like his all
Hi,
that.
Karen.
are we gonna get back and meet up with the simulacrum, or are we gonna try to come down at different entrance?
What about the
Assuming-
simulacrum?
Because he's waiting for us.
Oh, you mean the room?
I forgot what his actual name was.
Design.
Zan.
Dazan.
Zan.
Oh.
And he's a real
Yeah.
boy now. I'll have you know.
He is a real boy. We did that for him after the incident with the Chimera.
Yeah.
What incident?
Never gonna forget that.
Didn't happen.
What is screaming? Oh, the tea.
Me.
Yeah.
And I hope we made a real interesting bag of tricks with that. I hope it blights us.
The
I
karma.
would hate it.
So which
Did you
way
guys-
are y'all trying to back up or go forward? Just
Did you
so-
guys find anything interesting over there? We saw a really creepy bone pit and destroyed skull that was watching us.
Yeah, there was one of those in the northeast of
Did
the
you destroy
spire.
it?
No, we
the courtyard?
left.
No.
How would we destroy it? Smash all the bones?
Well, it was just one.
Oh, so we did. There was.
You guys
I
didn't
just
see
saw a
them.
yard. It was bones in there, but it was just a.
Yeah, the
just no
whole thing's
field.
full of bones. Just
Yeah.
one of the ones going though.
Yeah, one of the skulls in there seemed to be watching us, so Jogan destroyed it.
Yeah,
Didn't
we
see
kind
any.
of. I think we left instantly because I got a creepy feeling. I didn't
Yeah.
want to be watched.
It was a little creepy. So we're basically right above the entrance now.
Pretty much, actually.
Mhm.
We're pretty. Yeah, you're about right above where you came in from.
Are there any? Did you guys see any like ladders up or down?
We didn't, did we? Not
Yeah.
up anyway.
Well, in the not up, no. But in each of the corners there was a hatchway that did go down. To the floor below.
Do we still
Well,
want to
there
try?
was.
Sorry.
There's a hatchway down to the commons area, and there's a hatchway down to the boneyard of the northeast.
I don't think either of those are a particularly wise decision right now. Inadvisable even.
think we should go say hi to the main guy.
Well, weren't we trying to find the basement to see?
Well, we can.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
know where that is.
any way down to it though.
Ooh, we
Do
should
you
find a
think
map.
do you think an entrance could be buried beneath the detritus in the courtyards?
Possibly, but it seems like there's other things in there too.
Um,
The guard that we encountered looked as if he was feeding something, and we saw movement beneath the bones.
right, but I think any other way we go, we're going to end up killing some guards because we definitely know there's some patrols around.
Jugun,
And I can't think of any of those rooms that would house anything relevant.
yeah. Jugun, do you remember before we went into the caves on our way up when we met with the fuck was the dwarf's name? K something? Oh my god. The dwarf, what was his name?
Cordis?
Korath. Yeah,
Yeah.
Korath. When we met with Korath and his wife, and we were attacked by those bone things, do you get that same sense from here in the bone courtyard as you did from them? Because I know one of them spoke to you, right?
Oh yeah, he did talk to me.
Yeah.
Huh.
Looking
Uh,
at others like you or something like that, I think it said.
looking at the sky and be like, oh, do I remember that?
Do I?
Look at my notes for that. I remember that shit.
History check. I got 19.
I need to roll one too. Give me a second.
Let me see.
Fuck, this was like 4 months ago. No, longer than that. This was like 6 months ago. Or 8. I don't even. What the fuck?
More
Oh
of your,
my god.
yeah,
It
bone
was like
Girl said-
January, because that was before the
Yeah,
whole world.
I know.
What the fuck?
There's a point, guys. The Bone Claw said to Jigen, "More of your kind," but I don't know if that meant like a necromancer kind or an Asimar kind. Like, that's what
More
my
of your
notes-
kind, what did it say?
More of your kind. I don't think I wrote down the whole quote, but it was that was the gist of like they were looking for more of her kind or something.
Uh-huh.
Now I have the hashtag on the other page, learn to be a deer. And you achieved that, Kalis. You got it.
I've been just leveling up my deer qualities forever. What maybe it was saying it was searching for more of her kind, because like it was sniffing around in the vicinity of the house Eric, which were also necromancers.
No, the Bone Claw wasn't at House Eric. The Bone Claw was at Korath's and I forgot his wife's name. At their house.
Well, I just thought that was
Viv.
close.
There's a bit of a walk away, but it's
Okay.
in the general region.
Her name was Thiv.
Viv. Oh yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I look like a fucking Hotline Miami character.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the purge sirens any second now.
Oh my god.
But do you get any kind of sense from these boneyards?
Yeah, do I get any kind of sense from these boneyards?
Are you using something that would give you a sense from these boneyards?
So,
I would say you
Oh
could
my
give
God.
me
What's going on?
make me check using your spellcasting modifier. So it'd be a wisdom check with your proficiency bonus. Or just roll for a
So
roll a
plus
wisdom save. Roll a wisdom save. It's the same. It's the same. roll.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yes.
Save! God damn it!
Ever since you've been here, it's almost like you've been almost overwhelmed with all the various necrotic energies that have sort of taken over this land, and it's frankly just kind of hard to tell shit apart at this point. it, it everything it just it's more like you can't really tell if it's having anything to do with the boneyard. Just everything just gives you a bad feeling in this area.
I feel like we should check out the boneyard. To go down and take a look at one.
I'm fine with that. We can continue where you two left off if you wish.
Did you either of you see anything moving underneath the boneyard? Because we saw shit moving in the one that we passed, and that doesn't. I'm not too keen on that.
I didn't expect movement, so I didn't really look.
I believe you know on the top. I believe you just did see movement, but you couldn't tell what it was. It's like on your peripheral. It was hard to tell
Oh.
if it was like something there, if it was just like the light or some shit reflecting. If I do remember
Yeah,
correctly.
it's bad. It's. Mhm. We probably should kill it.
It's gonna bring a lot of guards. I feel like because they know
Yeah, I feel.
Weren't you just
Go ahead.
saying you shot the thing in your boneyard?
a skull that looked like it was watching us, but there was a guard that looked like he was feeding something or trying to feed something that was
So
not.
are you saying? Oh, there's something else moving, is what you think?
Yeah, there's something that we saw something else moving underneath the bones. The skull was on top.
Oh, so
Well,
if we
you
plan on doing
see-
all that,
Fuck.
I want to get my skeletons.
What was my fucking hello? Sorry, fucking roll 20. Fucking took a shit.
Ethan, I think you
Yeah,
were
what-
saying something.
Yeah,
If we're gonna go fight, I'll fight whatever's in the boneyard. I want to get my skeletons.
And as you're pulling them out of the bag, I'll just take one of the skulls and like say, "See, Taryn, undead are stupid, and they don't have to follow the rules that living creatures do. So, my thought is that maybe the motion and the skull were one and the same, or it was an aspect of it.
Or the skull was a spying instrument.
But they
Right,
have
and maybe it's the creature's eyes, you know?
Or the wizard. Mage. Magic user.
could.
I'll put the skull back on.
By the way, the skeletons are all back at the way we got into this passage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so can we go leave this passage? By the way,
Yeah, you guys. I just
Yeah,
hadn't
let's-
figured out. I
let's
figured you
go.
guys didn't want to like vacation here too long, so I assumed you were walking out one direction. Just like I figured, if anything, y'all two would be going backwards because it's going to be a pain in the ass for Kalis too. If you guys go in this direction, but sure, for the sake of things, just don't there
and
for
I
now.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not very wide. I'm just tall.
You could probably like scoot yourself around, maybe.
So, Taryn, you don't want to draw any notice from anyone, but what can we do? If
I need everyone real quick to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
I don't have
Okay.
anything for this now, do I? No.
Okay. Whew.
I've got nothing.
Nice.
I'm right behind you, Zelthar. Watch out. 2. Oh my god, I fucking called it.
Technically, you rolled a 3. You know.
Oh man, the boys are so dumb.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how to shoot a bow and arrow. I don't know any
Uh,
other skills to sound
We
good.
banging a stick together.
Jugum over there, bragging with her +1.
Can our next
Yeah, I'm that expert.
can our next campaign be all bards with really terrible southern accents?
I don't know why. I've been
Like,
wanting to have a
yeah,
character with a
man.
really thick southern accent for a while now. Yeah, no. That works. Knows the name. So, a few things as you guys are sort of congregating in this room, if you all sort of backed out, sort of almost echoing throughout the building itself. The origin of which on here, you're familiar. You've received telepathic messages, you know, whether through unpleasant or on purpose at various times. And it doesn't necessarily feel like that, but sort of as this voice sort of like almost like overwhelms the area, you hear, "Can you do something interesting, please? This is boring. Tired of watching this. Please, just, you know, Some cool.
I see anything in the boneyard?
You do. But first, as he says, maybe this will motivate you. Um, so Taryn, Jungin, both unaffected by this. Did you pass the save? And if you, yeah, you're unaffected. Bum, bum, bum. Zelthar, you take 13. Kalish, you take 12 psychic damage. As you are, it is ineffectual, pretty much. The second part of this, as you guys are sort of like locked into like a stupor for a second, as you feel this sort of like burning sensation along the top of your head as you're sort of locked into place. So for 6 seconds you were incapacitated, but then you were fine.
Ouch.
And you two, both Taryn and Jungam, you watch is, for a second you feel almost like a slight dizziness for a second, but you manage to brush it off as they're both standing there. You see almost a small amount of drool beginning to pool inside of Kaelus's mouth. Then he sort of wakes back up.
My snout is significantly more wet than it was a moment ago.
It's okay.
I'm back to my wits.
Hmm.
You okay, guys? Do you need me to patch you up at all?
No, I'm fine. That was just weird more than damaging.
Okay. I'm glad to hear it.
Do you think this asshole can hear us? Or is he just watching?
A little bit of both.
I don't like being toyed with. I don't like this game that he's playing.
No, but I don't disagree with him either. So do we see anything in the boneyard?
From at the current the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you guys going down to the courtyard below, or are you staying still up by the ledge? Just to check.
I guess I was just looking from our vantage here.
Make a perception check. For free if you're looking.
I want to help.
I could just help you if you want.
Oh. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I'll
you're
roll it.
help
I was gonna help both ways, but I'll roll perception. And he's helping me, so I get advantage. I got 18.
Coolio. So, as you sort of take some time observing the mass before you, looking especially around the spots where you'd seen that previous sort of face staring at you. Well, not really a face, it was missing the face part. It's just a skull staring at you through the snow. You don't see anything indistinguishable from the sort of mess of bones that litters the area. Oh,
So
Terrence
nothing.
Bolt is there in the snow.
Right, so I'm gonna go down there and search for a anything hidden underfoot.
Just barely.
That's me talking, not me.
Yeah.
Not me acting.
So
Oh?
no, he was making a concentration check for pass letter trace, and he
I always
just met the
forget.
DC. I forgot too, honestly. But as you guys, so Kalish, you're making your way down the hatch.
I was just letting everyone know that, and then yes, I would.
Okay, and what is everyone else doing?
I'm because the fact that I'm his moral support, I would go with Kalis.
Okay. So you two begin making your way down the ladder as you take a second to lift the hatch. Not really much of an issue for either of you, being these hulking, not human beings, but like, you're strong. as you begin climbing your way down this sort of not very secure ladder, but at least it's holding your weight. As you get to the bottom, and in in the similar triangular room to the one above you, there is this large wooden door that leads to the courtyard in front of you. And Terran and Zelthar, are you guys staying up or are you going down?
I think we should give him something interesting to watch at the very least. Follow.
Okay, so you'll go down below?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'll go.
I'm gonna.
Really?
Don't like playing by his.
I'm gonna come to this point and activate my magic sense thing.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot.
Awareness.
We also cannot be surprised.
Correct. So as you guys begin making your way into this snowfield, and you can tell, even for those of taller statures, you don't need to move further than that, Dragon.
Uh-oh.
This area is almost knee deep in the snow, and you can sort of feel yourself forcing your feet like sort of through it as you're what is the body part? Shin? Do deer have shins? I guess he's human
Yeah.
to a deer, so he'd have a shin. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they
even
all-
normal deer.
Just deer,
I don't
too.
know if I had like a different name, like a
No.
deer in or deer. I don't know. Just making
Nope,
shit
this
up
is
as I
fine.
go.
Well, they do have like an extra leg, but yeah.
Well, they have 2 extra legs.
Well, no, it's the same parts. It's just in different sizes.
No,
and
I
lengths.
was just making a joke because deers have 4 legs and he has 2.
No, it's still a shin.
But as you can sort of feel it against, and you are using. Can you put the description in the chat for me, Kalis? Because I forgot what that shit was.
It's just detect magic in 60-foot radius. All this one.
Okie dokie. Magic awareness. Coolio. Okay, any spell or magic item within 60
So
feet.
basically, I want to see in the courtyard, like if there's anything that's
Okay.
concerning.
And are you doing anything, Jungen? Or are you just walking out here with him?
Uh,
You telling him?
I
that
have
you're
my
gonna-
bow and arrow, so I have that prepped. I'm gonna shoot a bow and arrow.
So you have your weapon ready.
Yep, all ready.
Okie dokie. So,
Maybe should I do content?
and
No,
are you
bow
two?
and arrow.
And are you two following them out to the courtyard below? Or are you? Terran and Zelthar, just because brain is mush, can't keep track of everything. Or are you waiting inside for now?
I'll follow with
Yeah.
my weapon ready. Yeah.
I'll
Just
follow.
like some juggle.
Sure. So, as you make your way into the courtyard, Kalis, as you're sort of walking through, pushing aside the remnants of God knows what is in here, because as you're sort of looking through this field, you recognize many types of bone. Some of them humanoid, some of them you've never really seen before, some of them you feel better off not knowing. And then you activate your magical awareness, and as that sort of light, you start beginning to glow a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot of it. With the color that signifies, I believe it's necromantic energy, and it would basically you're the one who glows, right, when things are in the area, or do you make other things glow?
He sees glowing
I'm
things.
the one who glows, I think.
You're the one that glows?
Whoa.
Saw things glowing in a certain way. Did that change?
Well, I mean, I think it's both, because like the detect magic spell is its own thing, and I think the item visually glows, so you can detect it.
Okay, well, here, let me just, so I don't take the wrong shit.
Yeah, you can see a faint aura around any visible creature in the area that bears magic, and then I also glow corresponding to the magic.
Okay. Alrighty. So you would see, instead of a faint glow, almost the entire field of snow around you. specifically the bones, just the pitch black.
Oh.
Yeah. And then usually, yeah, you're more used to the faint aura part, but no one told this thing.
Is there? So it's just like a solid black. Is there any distinguishment between
No,
different
as
parts
in
of
like it seems like a solid black because it's all the bones themselves that are black, and it's just the snow between is where the little specks of white are coming from.
Yes, I guess I'm just wondering, is there any like giant dragon skull or sort of centralized sort of undead chunk?
It seems to be the entire mass around you, and you
That's
you
fair.
get almost this sort of feeling of sort of discomfort as you find yourself surrounded by it. As you guys are sort of observing the area, Kalis, you're taking this all in. Jungun, you have your bow ready for any external threats that come. 1 second. Let me just figure out how to do
You're gonna
this.
have a whole minute, dog.
No, I only need like maybe like 22 seconds.
I don't trust you, but okay.
I'll definitely, when I detect that, I'll definitely draw Gnarlheart at the very least,
Uh-huh.
because everyone's seemingly getting that hackles raised vibe.
There we go. Didn't even need 22 seconds. So, Tyrion is just sort of standing behind them. You get this sort of vibration feeling, or like almost like the familiar signal from your dagger, and then I can press the button. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Scared the crap out of me.
That was amazing.
That's wasn't even my found this time.
I need to oh, damn. Jeez.
Oh, that sucked.
I need to
I'm
reinstall my fucking voice mod thing because I can just do sound effects through there, but I forgot what it was called.
Oh god damn it! I never select my goddamn icon.
Oh,
It
it's
doesn't
in
matter,
fairness.
the initiative tracker's not up yet.
Yeah. Are you guys even?
I don't
on
know
this
how they
initiative
haven't
tracker?
changed this on Roll20 yet.
Nope.
Because-
Hey, Kalis is on the. No, okay, that's Zelthar.
Well, that's from last initiative, I
Yeah.
think.
To be fair, even if it is up, I always forget to do it.
So who is and who isn't on
Me too.
initiative? Jung
I'm
is?
not.
Okay. There we go.
11. Just what I
One
always wanted.
That's a 3.
Okie dokie. So, as
Oh, Zelthar, you're totally before me.
what's it? Oh, okay. Push you. We'll adjust you in the order there if you want to. Then. Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okie dokie. So, sorry, I'm fucking trying to get my token over.
How come
Oh, I know what you're doing, Mr. DM.
Smile.
Mickey face.
How come only half of us have names on the initiative?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't get paid to ask questions.
Did you name your token? Like double click on your token and does it have a name there?
I guess I did. I don't know. My name's on there.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I see my name and I see Kalis Roke.
Yeah, I have my name.
Yeah.
but-
So y'all are nameless motherfuckers.
I see everyone's name on here. I don't
Oh.
know that was.
Well,
an
you're
issue.
the
What are you
DM.
stupid?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, I see mine at Kalis's, but not
Kalis.
Atomics or Jacob's.
It's weird.
There's an individual setting on your token for your name setting specifically, whether you let other people see it or not, but that's the thing for another day.
You'll never know my name. It's fine.
Alright. Pelthar.
Who?
Oh, sorry. What did the old lady call him?
What's what?
Zeke
Zeke? Was it
or
Zeke?
Zach? Start with a Z.
What? Who?
The old lady?
We talked
The
about
dwarf?
her.
You know, like, spork or spoons?
Viv?
Yeah.
If you were elf religious, you could have been a Zebediah.
I like that.
She has approximate knowledge of everything.
Hey,
She's
that's your new Hick Bard name, Zebediah.
I like that actually.
My name's Zebediah. I love it.
Alrighty, so Oh wait. Yeah. No.
We can
That's.
be a string and jug band next time.
I play the banjo.
And all right.
Now it tells me I need to buy a jug so I can blow into. Boom. I can try to blow.
Fuck.
Almost. Got it.
I need more water in it.
You got face boosted for a second.
All right. There we go. You shouldn't be able to see that yet, right? Okay, good.
We can't see our impending doom yet.
Technically, no one can, you know? You just have to wait for it to eventually be there.
We're not gonna die.
Okay. Just thanks.
Winky face.
Smile, cough. Hee hee ha ha.
It's gonna be Jugum skeletons. It's fine.
Fuck.
Where are they?
They're still back at the room. That's why I said I want to go back to get them, but we didn't do it.
Too late, I guess.
Yeah, we're fine.
Do it without our own skeletons.
Alrighty, and that's.
At least I put bonus action free. Ooh.
So. And. Alright. So,
20 count.
yes.
Okay.
Smile. Don't worry about it.
Too late.
So as you're all gathered in the area and you see what's it called, or you get the feeling of suspicion as suddenly you're alerted to danger in the area. Your weapon is drawn, but you wait a second. It is your turn. However, you don't immediately see anything in the area. It's like imagine like you're walking and then you start hearing boss music.
I want to ready my.
Dun 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 dun.
What the fuck? I want to ready. Hang on.
It changes the boss music. Is it actually a boss?
Well, you know, it's because she has a dagger of warnings. You know what? Fine, I'll find a fucking song.
Yeah.
That song's whack. What the fuck was that song?
It's like when they break out those sort of very traditional sort of leather drums. Dun, 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 and it's like, oh, you know stuff's going down.
I can actually sort by instrument. Give me 1 second.
You.
I
Sorry,
want
need the
to
color,
ready-
yeah.
I want to ready my. Where's the ruler here? Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
What are my spell slots looking like?
I mean, because it's not like attacking us yet. You could
Oh.
always save it for like the 20 count.
No, I want to ready my dagger, one of my daggers, and hold my action until I see something that looks like I would want to attack it.
Okay. All right. Definitely. So as you. I found it. All right. I like this one. So, as you pull out your weapons, ready for whatever may appear
Ready
before
to
you.
my dagger, actually, one in each
Oh,
hand.
two of your daggers.
Um,
So you're ready
I-
an attack action, basically, is what you're saying.
can I actually? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna activate my boots of haste.
You can do that if you do that then.
Yeah, and that is an action, correct?
Correct. That's an action to do so. And you
Alright,
still
so
have your hasted action you can do as well.
Can I hold my hasted action, or can I just hold an action?
You can hold your hasted action.
I'll hold my hasted action until I see something that I want to throw a dagger into.
Alrighty, sounds good. Jungen, as you see Terran activates the boots of speed. Well, not boots of speed, but technically kind of boots of speed. Boots of fast, but not the boots of speed. What would you like to do as you have your bow drawn and you can get this, and you also get the
Everybody gets
Yeah.
the alert.
yeah, you get the
Everybody gets their beat.
yeah, you get the
Alright,
beat
so
that
I'm
comes from
gonna
her dagger.
switch
It's like a little
from my bow and arrow to Conti.
Okay, so you pull out kanji. Oh,
Yeah.
what's? Oh God, what is this place? And you hear like, he has no mouth, but you almost hear him gag. It sounds like. Ugh, jeez.
You hear that music? It's some boss music.
This music.
No, we were alerted of an enemy, and I call upon your aid.
Fine. And what are you doing? Are you holding an action? Like what are you doing?
Yeah, I am going to prepare an action to shoot lightning at whatever.
Oh, using the conscious thing to shoot action, or
Yeah.
conscious thing to shoot lightning. So,
Correct.
as you all bum. What exactly? Wait, that's not right. I can't read. She's 40 feet on the side within range.
Drums are going hard.
Yeah, I was inspired, and I just sorted by percussion.
Let me see if these are working yet.
Oh, but oh, boom. I hate that
Alright.
I'm wearing this for the entire session. I hate that I've done this.
You
so
know,
much.
You really don't have. We appreciate it. It's cool, but it is a little
Yeah,
uncanny. And if you need to be able to see, we
don't
don't
mind
blame
me.
you.
Don't mind me.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm doing this for you, for your immersion, my party.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, no, we can't. But that's by choice. So as you're all waiting around. You feel this rumbling in the dirt underneath you, and there is this explosion of this almost like violent explosion of snow and bones flying upwards as these large pillars come up straight from the ground.
Oh no.
So, I need 5 foot wide. I can just make little squares for this. This is perfect. So
Hasted action.
you can't I would wait.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm drawing the GM layer. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Lol.
I didn't
This-
say that.
There we go. Let me delete that.
I might have been thinking it, but
So, oh, I want it fucking black. There we go.
Roll 20 is racist.
I mean, probably.
So what are those? Pillars?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's Zelda. I see.
Yep. Taryn, because you're standing there, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Absolutely, and I get advantage on that shit.
Correctamundo, I do believe so.
Yep, from haste. If not from anything else, at least. Does it do it automatically?
All right. Well, you passed. You're good.
Yeah.
And as you can feel the ground beneath your feet beginning to lift straight upwards, blocking off the doorway behind you, you're able to roll forward in time to avoid being at the top of the pillar with it. And on this should count 20. You do not immediately see the what is responsible for this. However, after this happens, you see this sort of mass begin to rise from the ground. Slightly different from the bone, you see, what's it called, littering the area, almost as if coming from underneath this almost black, tar-like sort of creature of decay sort of pulls itself as this one hand makes its way upwards as it appears in front of you. And you can make I wouldn't say no if you wanted to make attacks at it, of course. It seems like to be a reasonable thing for those of you who had held actions just then. Oh, how do I move? There you go. I forgot to move layers. There we go. As this creature appears before you.
what is that?
Oh,
It's
what
from
the
Fern
hell?
Gully.
Oh my god, that'd be so
Oh my
cool.
god, Fern Gully.
I love that movie so much.
Can you
Yeah.
describe that? Whatever that thing is.
So it's almost like this massive, what's it called? Swarm of what seems to be this mix of decaying parts, possibly from the ground itself that you sort of saw when you were outside of this place, that you had dug up some of the snow, and a mix of these various bloat flies and maggots and other creatures that seem to be all gathering around this thing as it rises from the snow in the area.
Ah, gross, dude. No thanks.
Yeah, no,
Can I
it's disgusting. No
throw
rock
my
grubs though.
dagger into its face, or
Uh,
where its face would be?
yeah, you can definitely do that. So you can go ahead and make your you can do your held action.
Mm-hmm. How far away am I? Am I? Oh yeah, I'm well within range.
That
What?
don't be hitting.
Jesus Christ!
So almost even with the warning, still almost caught off guard by the disgusting creature in front of you. As you go to throw the dagger at it, it sort of just sinks into the mass of it as it sort of disappears for a moment. But you know, you always just flip it right back. Did Jungum, you had a held action as well?
I want to see what it does first. Unless I have to attack. I guess I attack. It's not a big deal.
If your
I
held
also think
action.
it's. I also think it's something you have to roll, right?
Let me look up the staff real quick. Staff
Mm,
of Thunder
Oh
and
boy.
Lightning. Oh, that's the Forgotten. What the fuck's the Staff of Forgotten? Never heard of that. Oh, that's Dickhead Staff. This is the guy from Tomb of the Annihilation. Not a fan. He's kind of an asshole.
you can use an action to cause a lightning elite from the staff. Yeah, so you have to roll.
Okay.
A DC 17. It's like a line, so shoot a line like.
It's just lightning bolt at 4th level. It looks like the spell.
Yeah. It's like it's doing this.
DC 17. Just roll.
Dexterity.
Oh wow. It's very dexterous.
Passed, didn't it?
Am I? It's dexterous in it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well he still takes half damage. As you watch as lightning arcs, what's it called, from the staff, and this explosion of energy, towards the mass, sort of leaving this sort of line of what's it called, this chunk in the ground of snow and bone that's just sort of parted. The lightning finds itself going, like driving straight into the creature, and you watch it like almost like leaves like a hole where it had gone through in the lower body of it. However, does definitely seem to be immune to lighting, but it definitely does not. It is not, but it just definitely does not have the reaction you were expecting. Sorry, forgetting how to do the whole D&D thing.
No, second, I want to say, Conti, do you know what that is?
I don't know. Well, why would I know that? What the fuck was in the ocean for like hundreds of years or some shit?
World?
Okay.
So unless there's more stuff Juggen wanted to do,
It's not even my turn.
like when it came up from beneath the ground, did it move within 10 feet of me?
It's about to.
I'll try and hit it for what that's worth.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Jesus Christ!
Fuck.
Yeah.
You're rolling so badly tonight.
14 does not hit. And as you sort of plant Gnarlheart into this creature with this wide swing, he almost like sort of gets caught in it. As you're sort of wrenching it back, and you can feel your grip on it still tightening, and almost like you're pulling Gnarlheart back from it. But you realize it's because the creature's coming closer to you. As bump.
Oh, granddad.
Bump. Oh. Like that. There we go.
Oh boy. Oh, this is gross.
As you find both you and Taryn immediately find yourself engulfed in the mass of this creature as it's just spreading all around you. You can feel the sort of slimy sensation as the whatever insectoid creatures are in it begin sort of burying themselves sort of into your armor. Just literally I'm not literally getting under your skin, but it feels like they're trying.
Oh, I throw up a little in my mouth.
We're really trying for a mummy reenactment right now.
And it's going to make a bite attack.
You think?
Yeah. Believe it or not.
We're
It's
inside
gonna
its
bite
stomach
into
right now.
itself.
Well, no, it's no. See, how it's a swarm. So how it works is it has to be on you in order to bite you. You know, because you're in the swarm.
Oh, gross.
So this one, we'll say it's against Kalis. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
As immediately you feel the sensation of these creatures piercing into your skin, ripping and tearing at you, as this disgusting warmth, not only your own blood, but whatever these things are made of, begins to surround you. And that is... Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong damage. Almost... Yes. Okay. So that will be 17 points of piercing damage. Yes, it is
Successfully
piercing.
received.
Hold on a second.
Can you do this as actions? No, you can't do this this turn. So, and that is all for him as this creature is on top of you. Taryn, you're not like restrained or like there's no like the status effects on you, particularly for being inside the creature, because you are not grappled or anything while currently inside of it, but you can feel the sort of mass sort of biting and scratching at you. And if you wanted to chill there, that's at your discretion.
I
But
don't.
It wouldn't feel like a good idea.
No, that doesn't feel like that sparks joy.
Yeah. So, but first things first. We're going to go over to Zelthar.
Alrighty. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna like move away from the creature. It's probably gonna do like an opportunity attack against me.
It does not.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go right here, I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I did that right. I'll just do it generally. And then I'm going to Hunter's Mark the creature, dropping my the pass without trace.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did the initiative tracker go down or something?
No, I was just
Yes.
typing it in because people could see it
Oh,
on
okay.
the stream.
Oh, it should show on stream.
I'm gonna
Oh, I don't know.
Hunter's Market for my bonus action. I'm gonna do my 1-2 not punch. And hope it hits.
The 21 will hit.
And then that, and then shoot my other shot. Damn.
The 30 hits. Thank you for not asking.
And then that's it.
So as both arrows go plunging into the creature, pretty much just disappearing into this sort of greenish black mass in front of you, and you can feel the arrows hit their mark, but how much it is actually hurting is very hard to tell. But because of your hunter's mark, you would know that at the very least you did affect the creature. Oh no, need to do basic math. All right, 28. Fucking did it. Let's go. And is that all for you, Zelthar?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Kalis, you are up next as you find yourself engulfed in this mass.
Well, I'm gonna roar, and something's gonna happen. Okay. I get my animals sort of swarm around me and start like sort of biting and like clawing through the grubs and awful things that get on us.
Yeah, and if anyone had X-ray vision, it would be a truly disturbing sight, as this pack of woodland animals is basically just tearing through this mass of insects, like in this pitch black like void of whatever the fuck this thing is made out of.
So what's the situation in here? Like, what's inside of the creature? Is it difficult terrain? Am I restrained?
You can move as normal while inside of it. There is
It's just real gross.
yeah, there's no what's it called penalties for moving while inside or anything.
Sounds good.
And
I'm gonna move out of it. What about these pillars? What do they look like? Are they like ribs or something?
So if you move out of the creature, you will take an attack of opportunity because you are leaving his attack range because it's 0.
Oh.
Yeah, but like you're not like your movement.
I guess I don't know that, so
yeah,
I'll get out of it.
Yeah, your movement isn't actually impeded, but it's because 0 range. You're not in it. The pillars themselves are these sort of large structures of what seem to be bone, set up just obstructing the doorways. They don't seem to be particularly like sturdy or anything like that, but they are there. And wow, yeah, that hits. And it would be whatever this is halved for you. So, damn.
So it is piercing damage.
It is piercing, yes. So it'd be 13.
Okay. These structures, are they like whale bones, or are they like carved from bone?
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Are they like giant whale bones or something like that, or are they like structures that are carved, like artificial shapes carved out of bone?
Yeah, it's more like these. It's more like the masses, like the bones in this area, just like piled onto like stacked each other, like in this like one pillar. It's not like one big bone.
Okay. Okay. So it's like a composite. Okay. So we really don't know this thing's AC at all. Sure. I'm gonna take 2. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll reckless attack, and I will take 2 master attacks.
All right, go for it. Both hit.
Because I'm just like, Kalis is real mad at this thing for being like an unnatural process of decay.
Okay, that is 44 points of damage.
I don't even want to like swing into it and like get no heart stuck again. I just want to like sort of bat away like parts of it because it's like an amorphous mass.
Yeah, and you most definitely do so. As you feel it sort of pierce into you once again, as you're leaving its grasp, these sort of not even these massive creatures like begin to form these limbs as they're reaching out towards you to bring you back into their midst, and with these heavy swings, they just go splattering over the walls as you lay into this creature.
That is a truly awful description.
Thank you. I made it myself. I'm sorry. Math.
Oh.
There we go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, and then like here-ish. Yep. I'll just say I don't know. I'm getting out of there. It's my turn.
Alrighty. We're back to the top initiative. Taryn, it is your turn.
I want to use my bonus action to disengage from this awfulness.
You can most definitely do so as you sort of pull yourself out the muck.
Can I go over here?
Yeah, you can go over there.
All right, I want to go over there. And what I want to do, let's see here. Is this an action? Okay, because I've got 2 actions because I'm hasted. So this thing is just like decaying matter, right?
Pretty much. It's very hard to describe like an actual physical form of it. It
Mhm.
almost like it's stiff. It's almost like the unnatural energy is mostly what's holding it together, outside of like just a physical body.
Okay, hang on one second. All right, sorry. So, what I want to do is take out my oil flask and splash it all over this thing, and then use my other action to light tinder to set it on fire.
Okay.
Like I want to try and cover as much of this mess as possible with my oil flask. It says it is 1 pint, which is about 12.5 ounces.
I'm just
Yeah.
checking to see. I'm just trying to figure out damage. That's all.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't normally endorse this, but in this case, burn it to hell.
Yeah, it says it takes an additional 5 fire damage from the burning oil. So I don't know what the initial would be, but the additional is 5 points from the burning oil.
Okay, so make me it'd be a range attack roll. So, unless you move back, it's going to be a disadvantage, of course. It's an improvised weapon, so it's going to be an attack roll using your dexterity bonus.
Okay.
And then it'll do a D4 of damage, D4 plus dex of damage, and then what's it called?
Okay, this says you can splash the oil on the flask onto a creature within 5 feet of you or throw it up to 20 feet, shattering it upon impact.
Oh, perfect then. I didn't read that first part. I just figured.
Yep.
All right, then you don't even need to do
Did you
that.
just Molotov cocktail this thing?
Yeah. And as you do so, as you watch as the the oil just sort of covers and sinks into this creature, and you see this sort of mess begin to almost like it's continuous, like folding into itself as the liquid sort of blends into it, and as you sort of throw the flame into the mass to join it, there's this eruption of fire as just immediately in the vicinity, you see the creature go up in flames, and you see the smoke, what's it called, beginning to rise in the air as whatever part of this creature is beginning to burn.
So what's the damage again, did you say?
It says it's just going to take 5 every turn, I think. It takes any fire damage on a... If the target takes any fire damage before the oil dries, because hitting someone with a lit flame doesn't necessarily do damage on its own.
Right. So 1 minute worth?
We'd say yeah, for a full flask, fuck it. This is a big... It's spreading around quite a bit at this point. And he is going to be continually taking fire damage from that. But as you look at this sort of creature towering over all of you, wreathed in flames, it almost like it has no face, but it looks towards you unflinchingly, Taryn. Jughunt, it's your turn.
Sweet.
Or is that all for you, Taryn? You can move more if you'd like to. You do have more movement.
Yeah, I think I am gonna move a little over this way. Is this still within his range?
No. Its
Okay.
range is only inside of it. Is safe.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I'll actually stay right here-ish so that there's a flanking thing going on here.
Alrighty. And with that, Jughunt, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna create a spiritual weapon.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna
Do
create
you
it.
ever make it? Do you ever make a token for your spiritual weapon?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a scythe.
I feel like it has to be somewhere.
I mean, like, did I actually make a token? No.
Have we? Wow. Okay.
I don't use it very much. I'm only using it right now because I don't actually have skeletons.
No, I'm just surprised. That's all. There we go. You'll steal Jason's.
Alright, nice.
Let me just give you permissions for it real quick. Or I'll just, yeah, there you go. Can you move it? Yada yada yada.
Oh, the turn order vanished.
Yeah, no, I accidentally
Nice
closed
one.
out of it a lot. That's not even roll 20. That's just me. I can't blame roll 20 for that one. Cause it's like sometimes I'm trying to see
It's
things
in
on
the
the screen.
way.
It's like clutter. Yeah.
You're clutter.
Kinda. Honestly.
Roasted.
Ooh.
I mean, this boss is clutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Like
Yeah.
stuff. Ugh.
We do just burn the garbage.
And I'm gonna move over here towards middle.
I have to get rid of my oil flask now because I used up all of it. Well, no, empty.
And that's my turn.
Oh shit, I've got another one left. I had 2 of these. Nice. We can burn it some
Alrighty.
more, guys.
And oh yeah, that definitely hits your spiritual weapon. And you watch as the sort of scythe apparates in front of you as you speak your divine words and just tears a chunk out of sort of swirling mass before you.
Flaming chunk.
Yes, it's actually quite messy.
My eyebrows
splattered.
are getting a little singed being so close to it.
Alrighty, okie dokie. So,
Scars.
as we find ourselves not at the top of the initiative, but at least slightly before the creature's turn. Excuse me. You watch as it sort of turns towards you, turning back to sort of face the rest of you, looking towards the north, but somehow also you almost feel as if almost like its awareness sort of sprouts another head to stare at you, Kalis, while it's watching the rest of your party on the opposite side of you. And you watch as the pseudo arms of this creature just sort of fall off into the dirt or into the snow and ground underneath you, and just sort of disappear into the sort of massive bones. And pretty much all of you would feel this nasty sort of slithering feeling going past your ankles underneath the snow, just so you can't see it. It's like when you're like in like the ocean and something touches your foot. And you watch as in the snowfield masses like sort of begin to shift and move. And let me just adjust this real quick because that's not correct. But you watch for Zelthar as you can sort of feel it going past you. You sort of look in the direction in which it's heading, and you see this group of bones begin to rise up. Not made of the same as the material itself, but almost as if the bones themselves are being used as the vessel for whatever the fuck this thing is, as that thing appears. And
The fuck is
Kalis,
that?
Okay.
Some Castlevania shit right there.
and
Oh, cool.
and the creature is reduced by 1 size.
This
Were the
came.
arms still
Oh,
on
it had
fire?
bones in it. I
It's
see.
still on fire.
Were the arms that went underneath the snow still on fire? Because they were covered in oil, so
The bones, and for the sake of, we'll say that these bone swims are also on fire. But whether that's good or bad for you all, we'll find out very soon.
I just want it all on fire.
Well, it's gonna certainly be an omen that portends something once you burn those bones.
Okay. This creature is going to take its turn. Wait, see, it's large now. Ugh, sorry. Damn, no one stayed in the bone swarm or in the room. I think it did a cool thing.
Bone
Fuck.
swarm isn't ready.
Wait a
Thor is here.
dead ass. That does not make sense.
You're legally required to tell me if you deal damage to me.
I know. No, I'm sorry. I'm just. You ever do that thing where like you have like a cool monster, and then like you didn't read the whole stat block, and then when you get in combat, like you're like making sure you're like doing everything, and then you just like your eye catches something that's not quite right that you didn't know it had.
No, but I'll like prep really complicated stuff and then forget stuff, and I'm like, oh, it does that.
Yeah, well, it does this. You watch as Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. Juggen. No. As this mass sort of previously sort of trudging towards you, you watch as it begins to move and shift towards you, not necessarily walking or moving, almost like this sort of tidal wave. As you see it sort of rise into the air and just whoomp onto Jungum, and you see her disappear underneath it.
Sorry for setting you on fire.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's whelming you, right?
No, it has a fly speed.
The fuck?
Because it's a swarm, I guess.
Well, it's also like an insectoid swarm. They have wings and shit. You just can't really see. And it's going to attempt to
Swallow me.
no, infest.
Infest me.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. As you can feel the creatures beginning to burrow underneath your armor, and more importantly, underneath your skin.
Oh no.
Oh, this is the fucking mummy. This is the mummy.
Where's bug spray when you need it?
Get some deep.
Alrighty, so that is. Oh, that's. Oh, you failed.
Yep, no, I definitely failed.
So. You take 3d6 piercing damage, you know. Not bad.
8 damage, okay.
Okay, 8 damage. Pretty good.
And.
Pretty good.
And.
I don't want to say it.
And.
I don't want to say it. How do I?
No. Can you spell it out?
Alright. I'll just copy paste it for you.
You are now legally a bug.
So you are the dead bug.
So you are charmed by the creature.
Charmed.
Charmed, yes.
Oh no.
It has a telepathic link with you at the moment. You speak Abyssal, right? It doesn't matter, but I think you do.
I do not speak Abyssal.
It's not on your list. And for the next round, it can issue commands to the creature as if they were under the effect of a dominate monster spell.
Is it because there's bugs under her skin?
Until the end of round or until its next turn?
Until its next turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do I
otherwise
on my
it'd
turn?
no. But you won't be. It's only going to last for one round. Like,
is it because
you're not dominated after its next turn, I should say. Does that make sense?
Because there's bugs under her skin now?
Not really. And you begin to understand this, Shugum. As you feel the creature beginning to dig into you, you feel the sort of unnatural energy begin to flow through you. This almost demonic aura to it. As you feel yourself almost sort of losing control of yourself, as your arms animating on their own, pretty much losing your own bodily functions, as you can feel the swarm underneath sort of moving you to and fro. With that is the end of its turn. That is its action, and we'll go over to our new friends. Hey, Zelthar, how you doing, man?
Great. How are you doing?
We can fix that.
Oh no.
Alrighty. This creature is going to attempt to make its way over to you. Wait, is this just a thing? Okay. As ignore me.
No.
Oh yeah, perfect. As this one, you feel yourself being overcome as a pile of bones throws itself on top of you. You don't need to make any saving throw, actually. And what is its current size? It's large. Okay. So it's going to be an attack against you. I'm assuming a 19 hit? Yeah. No, that's not right. That's the wrong strength modifier. So that's 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, it is only one attack. Just want to make sure. Just can if other people are in the area. As you feel yourself being sort of knocked to and fro, as this sort of mass slams into your head repeatedly, and you can feel what's called your body giving to make way or beginning to give into it. But you've had a little bit worse beatings than this.
Oh yeah.
And Pass Without a Trace is still up. Oh, I mean Hunter's Mark now.
The 100.
not-
Yeah.
This other one it's going to. Okay, it can move. Kalis, you can get an attack of opportunity as you see this mass beginning to make its way towards you. If you'd like to.
Attack it.
Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, that
Nice.
definitely hits.
Nice.
Does the... Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's
35.
pretty good.
Bonk.
Holy shit. So, it gets about right here. And as you do so, you see this mass coming towards you, gathering your strength into this one wide swing. As once again, you see this attempting to overwhelm you, the same you just saw the other one do Jugun. You swipe into the air where this thing's going to be, and there's just a scattering of bones all across the vicinity, even reaching towards the area of Zelthar. Because these motherfuckers do have vulnerability, or at least these ones do have vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. So
Oh
that
my
is
god.
No.
70,
Nice.
that's 70 points of damage.
Just
As
shatter.
chunks of it go flying. And it cannot do anything else on its turn, because it cannot move further.
I just want to hit a skull and sort of bat it off and like have it shatter on one of the...
Batter up.
Alrighty, and with that, move over to Zelthar. It is your turn.
Oh, just one little thing.
What's up?
I forgot to do it when the other swarm, the like bug swarm, attacked me, but it should have taken force damage from hitting me.
Yeah, I'll add that in.
That's all.
Alright, Perfectamundo.
I'm gonna attempt to run away from the bone thing. Probably does have attack of opportunity.
Historically speaking, it seems like that's the case if you try and run out of it.
Okay. Well, if it does, it has disadvantage because I have escaped the horde.
You do? Huh.
I
Alrighty.
forget I have it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Alrighty, well, it is going to take it as you can feel the sort of mass gathering behind you. And it's going to attempt to make its attacks at disadvantage. I'm just going to roll 2d20. I don't want to do all that extra shit. It does not hit, and you can hear the crashing as the bones slam into each other. What's it called? And this sort of... as the splinters, what's it called? Almost sort of fly into you from the force. But you manage to get out of it unscathed.
Boop, 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 boop. And then I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hi, Zelthar. Bye, Zelthar.
And then I'm gonna plunge 2 arrows against this green insect thing that I don't know the name of. Green insect thing is its name.
We'll
G-I-T. Get.
Get on. Get.
Get.
Go ahead and give me some attack rolls. Wow. So that one doesn't
Oh,
hit.
Wow.
And no,
every
you
now
technically
and
do
then.
not have... Well, you wouldn't get flanking. Yeah. Because Jungum is not.
Okay.
23 does hit, though. As
I'll
the
take
first
that.
arrow just sinks into the mass, but the second one rings true as the bow... Or as... Not the bow. You don't throw the bow. That'd be the logwood.
It's a boomerang.
As the arrow sinks into the creature, and you can see it squirming at the arcane energy that's infused within your weapon. But it's still very much, the not dead. Is that all for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. We go to Kalis. Also, Ethan, send me your character sheet.
You want to
In the
see
meantime.
my character sheet?
Yeah.
Ruh-roh. Oh my god.
You can put it doesn't matter. I just need to... I don't have a copy of it on hand. I'm assuming you do.
Nope. Don't have a copy of it.
Oh, well, you do now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna step up to the veritable plate here and swing for the fences against this bone guy.
The bone one?
Yeah, definitely the bone one to my
Alrighty.
east.
Go for it.
I might as well use reckless attack. I mean, what's it called? Yep. I meant to attack once, but yeah.
Yeah, 26 will hit. So that's 30 points of
So
bludgeoning damage for your first attack.
okay, I'll follow it up. Same thing.
Yeah, and that
So
is
it's 26.
yep. As once again, just tearing chunks, not tearing, smashing chunks out of this mass as you're sort of being held back by the blows. You see it beginning to like try and like make its way towards you to overwhelm you. But every time you see this massive skeletal limbs reach out, it immediately gets battered away and scattered into the field around you. What else you got? Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. I think I'll just do an attack with Brynhild.
Alrighty.
This is not, of course, bludgeoning damage.
Definitely hits. I love it. And as you're doing so, you see for a second this sort of flash on the end of Gnarlheart as you're batting away, and Brynhild sort of just leaps into the fray of bones and whatever the hell these things are as you're swinging Gnarlheart wildly, and just disappears in the mass for a solid about 3 seconds, and then the creature just sort of like breathes for a second, and afterwards you see as it almost like flinches, which is strange for said creature. Brynhild just reappears, sort of leaping off one of the skeletal arms protruding from it back onto Gnarlheart. Don't ask what happened in there. She does weird
I'm
things.
so concerned. Zelthar, you're over there. Okay, so yeah, I think I want to move like here-ish, I think, because then I can protect, hopefully. Yep, I'll end my turn.
Alrighty, sounds good. And then with that, we move over to Taryn. It is your turn.
Okie dokie. So this thing is taking fire damage, right? Have you been keeping track of that?
Yes, it is. It's taking 5 at the start of each of its turns.
Okay.
As are the small ones as well.
Right, and this will be the second round for it when it reaches its turn.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's very ineffectual, but I'm just gonna attack it from where I am.
You're attacking the big one, right?
Yeah, I'm attacking the green ugly here.
Alrighty, perfect.
And
Missed my armrest. Alright, we're good.
if another enemy of the target. So I get sneak attack on it, I think.
You will get sneak attack because Kalis is next to it.
And Jug is in it.
But she's not an allied creature at the moment.
Oh, that's true, that's right. But yeah, Kalis is next to it, so alright, so come on, roll 20, motherfucker.
17 will hit.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. Alright. My sneak attack is at 6? 6. So let me do damage first. So many things to roll. What? Oh yeah. I'm like, that seems like a very small die to roll.
And go ahead and roll sneak attack with it.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong fucking thing here. 66. $16 piercing. And then I will attack it again.
Alrighty.
24.
That will definitely hit. So it's at 25. 8, 33.
And since I'm hasted, I will attack it a third fucking time.
Go for it.
Oh.
Almost a crit.
Let's
Not
go.
quite, though.
Oh. It's a fighter thing to crit in a 19, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a champion
It's a
fighter.
champion.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's a champion. That's me.
So
When I'm like,
Actually.
38 points of damage total.
That's a shit sneak attack roll.
We're getting to the time where I'm just going to bring out calculator so I don't have to do actual math on my own.
How'd you do that? Like subtracting 13. I'm like, what?
So, as dagger begins to fly, or the several daggers actually fly into this creature, piercing straight through the sort of outer flesh of whatever skeleton, or it's like he's got like an exoskeleton, and then he's got like almost like a armor of like insects sort of surrounding him. Then you watch as the magical energy from the daggers pierce right through it into the creature as its form begins to waver, even more so than when it had seemingly given up some of its essence. And it is honestly fairly injured. Let me see. I just need to check its health threshold real quick. I'm sorry. Alrighty.
No, please do check. That's a good thing to know.
Oh, it's the same size as Jungen now, but Jungen, you're still engulfed by it. I don't know where it went, actually. Okay. I'm going to keep it this size just for the sake of clarity, but it is one size small. It is a medium creature now.
Okay.
It's a me-sized creature.
It is a medium-sized creature, yes, you-sized creature. So it's almost like you're wearing it, like kind of like a coat or like another layer of skin that you can
That
ask
is
for.
what
Like a
I mean.
beekeeper where they have all the bees on them.
Well, no, because it's like it's like a sandwich. You're like an Oreo, kind of. Like you're like
Oh.
filling in an Oreo. But you know, the cookie part is bugs. So with
Hated
that, is that all for you, Taryn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Shogun, as you feel what's it called, yourself engulfed by this creature, almost totally not almost sort of incapable of moving your own body in the ways in which you will it. Sorry, I accidentally just closed the fucking.
Character sheet.
Yeah. Do you have an
I see.
inspiration? When the fuck did that happen? I believe it, probably.
I'm pretty sure you gave it to us like back when we did that one shot, and I never used it.
Yeah.
Like the one with the Benji's one shot.
I don't even remember that, but you're probably right.
We never had a one shot before. Not one shot, you know, like the side story.
Oh yeah. I
Well,
remember
just never
that.
used it since then.
Yeah, I forget that's a mechanic in 5e because it's kind of boring. Alrighty. What's the radius on this?
You're just gonna burn my whole spell slots, aren't you?
No, you are.
Mhm.
Zelthar, Terran, Kalis, make me a dexterity saving throw.
alrighty. What is it? What's going on? Is it an effect I can see?
Yes, you have advantage because it's coming from Jagun. And you watch as this
Ruh-roh.
mass. Fuck, I fucking Mike Tyson there. That's beginning to engulf Jungum a little bit less. but she sort of looks towards you all. You see her sort of her head facing you with this sort of strange intent, because her eyes are giving off a very different perception, that she looks like she's almost struggling against something. You see these beads of sweat building up on her forehead. Until you hear the divine words leave her mouth, and she flame strikes the immediate area.
Oh shit.
At 5th level.
This is bad.
Let me just.
Can't believe I rolled the same fucking thing on dexterity.
So there's the fail for Terran Zelthar. That is, you just passed. Okay, only Terran fails. Wow.
I know.
Like, that's my fucking thing.
You say uncanny dodge.
You're right. I can uncanny dodge.
So yeah, you
Well-
can definitely do that.
So that halves it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, evasion is like dex saves. You take half damage or no damage if you're actually dodging them.
And who's gonna do that? And it's fine. Because the creature's also getting hit as well. So that's fail. So let me
Yeah,
just add
uncanny
that together.
dodge.
So you'll take 32. What's that? 33. So you take 16 points of fire/radiant damage. You don't have resistances to either, so it doesn't really make a difference. I'm pretty sure. And everyone who passes also only takes 16 points of damage. And if you have fire or radiant resistance, then have one of those. I don't think anyone
Wait,
does.
do I take damage?
Because you want to get. No, you'd be outside the radius.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Oh well, I can't fucking snap the fucking. What? I don't care. You would not. It would be fun if you did. Though.
Yay.
Yeah, that spell's a pain in the ass to absorb elements too, because it's
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, because it only has one of them, and you can't have radiant damage. I'm pretty sure. You can't. It's only like.
Elements.
You're
yeah.
right. You're right. You're right.
You still reduce the fire damage if you'd like, though. But
I'm good.
all right. So that, and then
I guess that
that's-
makes it a 5th level spell up from a fireball, but otherwise it's the same like damage kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
I
fucking
forget.
mathing. It's not. It's resistance to that. Not
Earth's
resistance.
have
So that'd be
yeah.
8, 23. Okay, I got it. We're doing good. Look at me go.
Look at you go.
And is she gonna do that? Yeah, fuck it. No. Oh wait, no. Thank you. I almost forgot. I was looking at this thing. I was wondering, like, what the fuck is this? I forgot about your spiritual weapon.
Who's that?
It's
What
my
the fuck
phone.
was that?
Oh.
Fucking Christ. Sorry.
You know, it's the paper shredder button.
Sounded like a paper shredder.
You're so much.
It sounded
Those are
like
fucking
Fargo to
dumbass.
me.
Yeah. Where is the fucking spell? Whatever. Make an attack
It's at
against.
2nd level.
Okay, you have the shit easier, more access than I do. It's an attack roll against
Really?
Kalis because he's right there.
No, it's a consume. And I'll roll it. Give me a second. I was here trying to save my 2nd level spells.
No.
Or
I mean,
save
you already have spiritual weapon, right?
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
trying
so-
to save all my higher level spells, but no. Oh, I just rolled the damage and rolled the attack.
Yeah. Well, you're
Here's
only
the
down.
attack.
You're only down
How
1/5
do you
level spell.
do that?
12.
Hasn't it?
Yeah. So you watch as the scythe comes swinging at you, Kalis, but you're able to avoid the sort of spectral weapon before it does any significant damage to you, and that's a wrap. Dun. It's just this creature. Actually, yeah, no, Jungan, you're gonna stay inside. It's not gonna tell you to move. But you're no longer under its control. Fuck. I'm gonna put you next to it for the sake of clarity.
No, it needs to move out of me. All right, so move it out of me, okay?
I mean, I will say that I was trying to end my turn within 5 feet of Jogun.
Oh yeah, no, she's still there. It's just so I can see the token, so I can click on it and
I
adjust health
see.
values and shit. Because otherwise, I gotta move him anyway. But she is still
gotcha.
there. I'm just gathering everything so as you can go over to initiative count 20. Jungun, you regain free will pretty much because you're about to, and immediately after this effect happens. No. Yeah, no. It'd be you. I need Taryn to make me a strength saving throw.
Strength
On
saving
initiative
throw.
count, yeah.
Oh Jesus. That tracks.
Oh, wow. 2.
All right. Nothing.
Also takes 5 more points of damage when in its next turn.
Yeah. It's about to take its turn. This is just the lair action, kind of. As
Cool.
erupting from the snow around you, this large sort of limb made of bone grasps around you, and you are restrained.
Motherfuck.
Yeah, and you take it's only 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Is it like grabbing onto my ankles or like my torso?
As in,
or...
pretty much like if you were standing with your daggers ready, it came up from behind you, and almost like the fingers wrapping around, bear hugging you.
Oh, so I can't move.
Yeah, you are restrained.
Okay.
You technically can still do things like attack, but it's a disadvantage.
Okay, so 4 damage.
Yeah, so only 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And on your turn, you can use an action to make a strength check to attempt to break out.
Okay.
Alrighty. With that, move over to the creature's turn. He takes 5 points of damage.
Burn, baby, burn.
Not looking too hot.
Well, kind of is, but.
And he's going to attempt to. Jungun, you need to make a dexterity saving throw because you're starting your turn within the creature space. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's not bad.
We're rolling like shit tonight. Jesus
that's
Christ.
like the 5th or 6th nat one.
Not even including in damage.
Alright, you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Another one.
Those are okay.
But you're
Yeah.
fine outside of that. And the creature is going to attempt to bite you, because you're there, you know?
Because I'm tasty.
Yeah. Why is it? Pretty sure that that should hit.
It's 23. Yeah.
Yep. But because of its size, it now does. You only take 2d6 piercing damage, so it'd be 5 damage total, as the creature continues to attack you. And that is all for its turn. We go over to the bony swarmy turn. Coin flip for it. Which one's going first? Fuck it. This one will move up towards you, Kalis. As you get your attack of opportunity, as it enters your attack range if you'd like it.
Yes, please. Wait, why is my hit points erased?
It says they're there for me.
I can see them.
You can see them.
Yeah, it's just on my character sheet. I don't know.
Oh.
A 12 does not hit. Yeah, no, 12 does not hit.
No. Yeah.
So,
Gnarlheart's name changed. When did that happen? I just noticed that.
so
You
it's
said that the last time we played too.
It's going
Did
to enter
I?
your space,
There was a
Yeah.
lot of whiskey last time. I don't remember.
and it's going to make an attack on you, but I need to check
Oh, these
what
guys work the same way.
Yeah, that's how generally all swarms work. Is they have to actually you have to be sharing a space for you to be attacked. But in exchange, they usually have very good attack bonuses. And what's the damage for it now? So it's a 20 to hit, and it's going to take 5 damage as well, or take a d6 from your biting cloak.
I'll roll that.
And damn.
Well, 1 damage.
Alrighty. Well, it's okay.
It matters, I promise.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Sure. And
Cool.
okay, 132. Okay. Um, that is all for that one's turn. This one's going to come over. Yeah. This is yeah. As
Oh
the sort
boy.
of mass makes its way over to Terran, and you watch as it throws itself onto you, and it's going to make an attack at advantage because you are restrained.
Mm-hmm.
So is it like flowing around the cage, or is it like merging with it?
You're talking about the bones themselves?
Yeah, the swarm and the restraining bones.
They're separate entities. The bone
Okay.
is something that's the restraining thing has come from like the ground itself, not one of these bone swarms. Sorry. Let me just do that. Easier. That's dog shit. Really? A 15? Does a 15 hit?
No.
Somehow you don't get hit. Somehow, Bob.
Newt juking.
You're bobbing your head back and forth as
The
you're
head
sort of
movement.
not even really able to see anything, just through the faint like glimpses of light that are coming through the masses creature, as you're just dodging these chunks of bones that's going sort of flying at you, attempting to fucking tear you apart, but to literally no avail. How did that happen? Okay.
Darren, you look really animated right now.
There's like a whole lot of like really like intense like micro fidgeting like happening.
It's My Hero Academia. Yeah, man.
Alrighty. I just have to hold that. That's how it is.
That's funny.
Alright, that is its turn. Zelthar, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna do my volley attack.
Oh, because they're next to each other. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, you're kind of close, aren't
Whoa.
they?
Nice.
It's my first time. Yeah. All right. Okay, so the first one's gonna go to the one on Terran.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Don't ask me, please.
Okay. The second one's gonna go on the one on Kalos.
Just like one question for the purposes of this. Like, is the creature restraining, is the thing restraining Terran a creature?
No, it is an effect. Let me
Okay.
let me see if it can. So it works the same as Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. No, it cannot be destroyed. You can help someone break out of it. That's the thing you can do with the effects, but it's not like a physical. It doesn't have like a thing like that.
Right.
I'm gonna just assume
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And then
13, then and 12 is to the once
Kalis
around
one.
Kalis. Okay, Kalis. That's one.
And then I'll get the big, now little green, the gits.
20 also hits.
That one has Hunter's Mark on it.
So yeah, go ahead and add another D6.
There we go.
15.
Huge. Yes.
Okay. So as you send sort of olive arrows flying, the first one sort of shrieking through the creature, enveloping Terran, and you watch as the energy from it just almost like a hot knife through butter, just through all the various pieces of bone and other words for bone that I can't think of that make up this creature. The one that is enveloping Kalos, as the arrow flies into that one, actually, the necromantic energy of it that was already wavering from the devastating amount of damage that Kalos had done to it on the previous rounds. You watch as, while sort of still around him, it almost like convulses for a second, and you just feel them all sort of collapse on top of you, Kalis. For the bones, the pile of bones is still there, but it's effectively not trying to kill you. And
Like that.
Yeah. So this space is just that small square. It's difficult terrain, but that's it. And lastly, the arrow goes into that one, and you watch as bum bum bum. Sorry, I need to check something.
We just see the just periscope cat in frame. She's like, "Hey, stop that." No.
He's fine with it. He loves me.
Oh.
Yeah. No one will ever love me like this cat loves me.
Damn, no shit.
Yes, shit.
All right, fuck it. Yeah, no, it's actually fucked on. All right, so as you pull out the last arrow in quick succession, you fire it into the creature, engulfing Jung-im. Careful not to send it through her instead. You watch as now that the mass has come to a smaller size, it's almost like she's sort of physically fighting like with this creature while still engulfed in it. It's this almost humanoid-like shape is pushed away from her. The arrow sort of drives straight through the mass as you watch as it is now a tiny-sized creature. I cannot make it that small though on Roll20 because for some reason that's the thing. You can't make tiny creatures on Roll20.
Biased.
The bone one is tiny?
No. The big one or the green one is tiny.
Oh.
If you remove the scale snap thing, you can do it.
Yeah, it's like I gotta click on the fucking thing and there's buttons and.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
No, not remotely, to be honest. Alrighty.
What do you want?
And is that all
I'm
for your
done.
turns, Althar?
Yeah.
Alrighty, yeah. It is now a tiny creature. You're not engulfed by a Jungum, just so you know. You can't really be. But it is about like waist height for you.
Just waist height.
Yeah. And with
For me?
Yeah, for you. Yes,
Okay.
I understand it's a Jungum waist height, but it is waist height. Kalos, it is your turn.
Is it possible for me to flank this thing from the swarm from Terran?
I'd say I'll give it to you. Sure, it's preoccupied with her.
Okay, so I'm gonna reckless attack and Great Weapon Master attack this thing
Go for it.
and see what comes out. Does a 16 even hit?
A 16 does hit this thing.
Okay. Chill.
Jesus.
So that's 59 plus 49?
What?
Wait, no. 56. Yeah, 20, because the bone ones have vulnerability to bludgeoning damage.
Oh, so
His damage is doubled.
yeah, 56 and 48.
Yes, okay.
110? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mathed right. Look at me. I don't need no math class.
It's not dead, but you can see as you're sort of using what free movement you have to sort of keep this mass at bay. On the opposite side, you just see almost this window of light open up as you see Kalis just tearing through another chunks of this creature go missing as he's wildly swinging back and forth. That's a lot of damage. It's not quite dead, but there's not very much swarm left.
It's 104.
Right.
I was wrong.
Yeah, that was and then I'll just do a Great Weapon Master attack with Brynhild. And then
No,
end my turn.
don't do this.
No.
I've done it. It's
Or
23 piercing damage.
Okay. Yes, it is. It's
Another
What's-
corpse falls upon the pile.
Once again, as you're swinging in tandem with the mighty blows, taking chunks out of this, you see Brynhild once again dive into the massive bones, and then just disappear. And all you hear is what seems to be these feral noises coming from deep within. Then as you stop swinging, sort of energy expended for that round. You watch as the pile of bones shudders and then stops moving, and then you see a small marten crawl out of it. What happened in there? I have to think about that later, huh?
You're a good girl.
The real MVP of the party.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. So as you make your way over to this creature, and you see as the sort of mass is still sort of kind of like trying to shift towards Jungum, but not as much as it was. It's a lot less threatening now, to put it bluntly. We move over to the next initiative, and we have Terran. Terran, at the top of your turn, the sort of bone bindings that... No, I'm not going to say bone bindings. No. They go away. They go away.
Oh.
I
Oh,
was going
okay.
to get tongue-tied.
The bone bindings are banished.
Yes. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I thought I thought you were after initiative count 20. So they are there for this turn, but they leave.
Shackles.
They leave at 20. I'm sorry. So they are there. Fuck. That's my bad.
Oh.
So I'm still restrained?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
But
I want to try and struggle my way out of it.
All
Just
right. That would be
shits and fucking giggles.
that would be a strength check.
Oh, strength check?
Yeah. It's still as you attempt to force your way out of it, you feel its grip, not even necessarily tightening, just unrelentingly holding you against it. Still have your bonus action and your other action if you want to attempt to break out again. You are hasted.
Can I? You said I can still attack at a disadvantage, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna try and attack the green creature. Get.
All right.
Just. Try and like. Throw a dagger at him. Do you do it twice? 10.
The first one was a 15.
What was that disadvantage, right?
Yeah. No, it's a natural one as well.
Well, actually, it's a straight roll because they're within 50. They're within 5 feet of the creature.
But that gives sneak attack, not advantage.
Oh, I thought I gave advantage. So I'm sorry. Never mind.
No,
So
you're good.
10. All right, and then try it again for the bonus action, I suppose.
That will hit though, and you
Yeah.
will get sneak attack off this.
Cool.
Wait. Actually, wait. You can't be at disadvantage against sneak attack, right? So I think you actually. Let me double check. So I think if you're.
Yeah, because you can get sneak attack if a creature's within 5 feet, but you can't have. It doesn't work if you have a disadvantage.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, because you have disadvantage, you can't get sneak attack as like a
Yeah,
general thing. But you still
yeah,
get
and
your
you
normal
don't
damage.
have. Yeah, which is not anything really, but it's fine.
Might not take much. Okay. 6 points
6.
of damage. As you watch,
That's a rough spot.
in the sort of restrained arm, you manage to slip loose one blade. In this underhanded throw, you drive it into the creature as it's sort of still like almost like attached like Jungum, trying to like crawl up her. And you watch as the more the match just sort of begins to like sloppily give way. Is that all for you?
Can't do anything else.
All right, Jungin, this thing's on your ankles. What are you doing?
So it's like I've had like a jar that's like about like yay big. Can I put in it?
Yes!
You need a jar like you need like it'd have to be like this. Like it's a tiny. It's still like it's a
Well,
tiny
I have a
creature.
net. I'm gonna net it. Because that won't work as a swarm, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. I wanted you to
It's-
realize it
Yeah.
before I had to say it.
Also still on fire. So it would probably
It's just
burn
a
the net.
smaller and smaller fire.
Yeah.
Mm,
I might have a jar big enough.
I
That'd be
don't.
you need a decently sized jar.
No. Can we?
Or even
Like
keep
one
it
of those
I
like,
like-
like one of those big like pickle jars.
Yeah, I like your thinking though. I think that's a good idea. Can you stuff it in a
If
bag of
only-
holding?
Yeah. Can I stuff it? Wait, that's a good question. Can I?
Are you going to attempt to stuff it in a bag of holding? That's
Yes. Yes, I am going to attempt to stuff in the bag of holding.
It's not gonna
Yeah.
die. It's undead. It doesn't need to breathe.
That's fine.
Mhm.
so. I understand what you say you're doing, but I want you to just go ahead. How are you enacting this plan? I understand what you're deciding to do. I just want to know how you're doing it.
Well, it's about at my ankles, right? Trying to climb up me.
Yeah, but like yeah, this like yeah, it's
I'm saying, is it a cloud or is it like acts as like a body type thing?
it's not. It doesn't have like a physical like body. It's more like a cluster of these things that have come together.
Okay, so it
And are
literally is
flying.
like,
Wait,
huh? They are flying.
Oh, they can fly. Yeah, some of them are. You know.
See, you know what? I'll give a jar. Can I put half it in the jar?
How are you trying to? How are you going to? I want you to break this down for me. I'm like,
All right, so I'm gonna
Step
take
by
the
step.
jar. I'm gonna bring it down to probably like to my ankle, and whatever can scoop in from my ankle, like I'm using my ankle as like the press for it. And press against that.
Like you're trying to catch like a fish in water.
that shit ain't in the DMG, man. Okay. I'm thinking. Roll me a d20, add your dexterity.
Nice. Roll. Got 14.
Okay. This is going to be a contested roll to see if it can dodge going into the jar as you're trying to scoop him into it.
Okay.
Please don't fuck this up.
Please fuck this up.
Please fuck this up.
Come on, roll 20. Work in our favor for once.
It's literally a coin flip. Holy shit.
Nice.
We got yes, yes.
That's awesome.
But why? But
to
why?
study it. I had the same
That-
thought. I was like, yeah, I'm like, well, we need to figure out what it is. Like, what if it's connected to the taint? Sorry.
It's made
Sorry,
of bone.
sorry.
The
we're children.
corruption.
We're children. We're children here. Okay. So, as you see this mass, you sort of take one step back, and almost like you're playing fucking Zelda, you pull a jar out of your pocket in full form, and just scoop it like a fucking fairy. As it sees you in this motion, it attempts to move out the way, and in its sort of movement, it more assists you as you just whoop and just pop a lid on top of it, as you can feel it sort of fighting and rumbling. And you don't catch all of it. You catch, I'd say, most of it, as you can feel it fighting back. What's it called? To escape. And the remaining, almost non-existent as it is, portion of the swarm kind of begins to just disperse at your feet. There's not really much of a swarm at this point, as that's the weirdest "how do you want to do this" I've ever done.
Yay.
I got a bone swarm.
A gross swarm.
And you're just gonna put this in your bag of holding, just for clarity's sake.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let me add this to my inventory so I remember to look at it later.
I want to look at that shit later.
In case I forget, which I'm trying to figure out what. Put it in there as like ruin demon jar, like RUIN, like ruin. Okay, and you guys are out of combat. And with that, oh, go ahead.
One question. Do these maggots remind me of the masked man?
Yeah, that's a good question because I saw that shit in the middle of the night too.
Not the exact. These aren't necessarily. I'd say, in the sense that they're both maggots, but they don't have like a distinguishing like a maggot thing. These take on like a slightly different hue than his. It was sort of more this like pale, like sickly, like maggots that encompass them. But as the creature is captured, and the only really sound in the area is that of the sort of fighting as the creature attempts to escape the jar as Jugum quickly stows it away. The silence befalls the area, which is what's it called? Is broken only really by two sounds. The first of which being the stone pillars that had sort of blocked off
Bone.
the escapes, or blunt bone. Yes, I'm sorry. Bone pillars that had blocked off the air. You begin to slowly sink back into the earth.
This is the most Zelda shit ever in session.
I love it.
Just wait.
Oh no.
Gotta open a chest and be like da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Pregnant now.
Let's see. Where did he come from? Came from. Yeah, it'd be right about right there. As you were all standing there, the sound of the rumbling from the stone pillars giving way is quickly followed up by another rumbling as you hear the sounds of bones shifting once more, and with the appropriate alarm caused by such as you guys find yourself looking northwards towards the source of it. You see the ground beginning to sort of cave in and sink into the area. It'd be about, I don't have an actual thing on this map, but it'd be, I'm sorry.
Time to leave.
I'm gonna bolstering magic myself.
Okay, but about this whole section of ground just gives way, and
Down the goddamn basement.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. Or
and
maybe-
below you just see this pitch black void, and that's where we'll stop this week.
Well, we found
From the
it.
basement.
I was just gonna, we found it.
It took us like a month and a half.
It's like the soccer game. Basement.
Now we gotta go to the other bone pit and fight the other one.
Yeah, we do.
No, that's just the treasure room.
Well, we gotta go there then too.
Yeah, we're going. Hey, these guards should have actually given us an invitation because we were already about to take everything.
Yeah. So by the way, there was a flame strike that was involved. So I imagine the subtlety is somewhat diminished at this point,
Oh.
unless we get out of this area real quick.
There's
Oh,
also
by
loud.
the way,
Bones clattering is very loud.
yeah, no, it was done the moment we started this fight.
And the fire.
The smashing, the crunching, the biting, the chewing.
Do I need to heal everyone before we get into next session?
I'm
Really,
not
I'm
at
not-
all.
I'm pretty far down.
I'm like 20. I'm okay. I won't say no, but
Okay.
I'm like a 30.
Unless you guys want to try to do like a short rest or something before the next session.
I think that time is of the essence, especially considering the little shit we're up against.
Okay. Then in this
Time,
case,
yes.
then before we go, I'm gonna use. Ah, shit! I just realized something.
What's that?
I can't use cure mass, or mass cure wounds,
Why is that?
because you use my fifth level spell slot.
Oh no.
It's okay.
I can heal, so it's cool.
But yeah, we'll pause things there. Pick back up next week, as I assume you guys go in it. Otherwise, that'd be kind of anticlimactic. But we'll find out. I'm not gonna do an elaborate outro. Yada yada yada. Something. I'll probably remember to post this to YouTube. It's be here next week. Well, next Friday, because we will not be able to play this Friday. I'm 99% sure we won't be able to. Because of life stuff. But
So the
yeah.
Black Friday.
Oh, is next week Thanksgiving? Fuck.
Oh my
Next
God, you're
week.
Oh my
right.
gosh, you're right.
Jesus Christ.
Time goes so fast, doesn't it?
I know, because the fact that like my job's like really amped up for Black Friday.
Okay.
I forgot
Well-
what date it was.
Long story short, turn on notifications so you know when we're live. Because you'll have just about as good of an idea as we will. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it, and if you didn't, too bad for you. Have a good one.
Bone Swarm.
Alright, I'm just gonna shut this shit
Bye.
off. Okay. Holy